everybody, and welcome to another Natter. September went in, and it's gone. It's gone. We already did September, really, didn't we, in our last Natter? I think it was the Natter Natter. Gary is well now because people have been asking about you.
Yeah, solid.
Must have been some type of bug because I had something similar just after you, didn't I?
Yeah. I had a bit of a relapse, but I think that was to do with some butter on a sandwich that I had out and about, I think. Hope. But I'm alright at the minute.
Yes.
Hope you're not having your tea.
Yeah, and now it's my turn with the eyes, which I've been banging on about all week. Weirdest thing started. I started with itchy eyelids, and I was just really giving them a good scratch. Didn't think anything of it. And then it flashed up online that you can rub castor oil on your eyelids when they're poorly. So I thought, okay, I'll do it. And the next morning, I woke up like I'd been kicked in the face, didn't I? Both eyes like that. And all week it's gone. You know when you don't sleep and your eyes go brown, the skin's gone thick, scaly, sore, swollen up. Getting better now. That it feels like I'm turning a corner because I have been having to put things on it. Aloe vera cream, which, warning there everyone, do you know when something says organic and vegan? It may not be. I bought 2 tubs of organic.
Well, it's technically organic and vegan.
It actually isn't when
it's not got animal products in it.
No, but when you think organic vegan, and it's got green packaging, you automatically think this is going to be a natural product that's going to be harmless. And it actually wasn't, because I got my little scanner out and found out that there's a nasty chemical in it. So
but it's not got animals in it.
No.
So it's vegan.
So watch out for that, because then I thought, well, what was it? Dr. Organic. So I thought I'm going to look into that because that is really bang out of order. That there was another company as well that did it, but the Dr. Organic, I chased the money, and it was it's owned by Google. Watch out for that, because now more and more people are wanting to go for natural remedies and creams, and it may not be as natural as we think.
Hopefully it's causing I've left one of my monitors on in the background. Hopefully it won't be flickering away.
Oh yeah, like a horror movie. We've yet to go to Cinema in the Woods. We've not been yet, but we did get a voucher, haven't we? Yeah,
I got a voucher. They were really, really good, actually. I was surprised. Usually, well, if you went to a commercial fit cinema, I don't think I'd have got my money back. I think I'd have lost it. But because they're not commercial, they're like a little private cinema, as it were. They were really good. And the first time we swapped for another film, didn't we, as we spoke about before. And then when I couldn't go again, I just asked for a voucher because I had no idea when I could go. I've got to admit, at that stage. So yeah, but yeah, we got a voucher. So hopefully, like I think you had a look at worst case scenario. You could go and do a Christmas film.
I thought about doing it. There's a lot on at Cinema in the Woods at Christmas, so I thought we could do that. And because I'm looking forward to doing vlogmas on here. I've started to do what's it called, Vlogtober, on my book channel, where you do a video every day. And you can do it how you want. Some people actually do vlogs every day. I won't be doing that on there, but I do bookish talk. It could be a 2-minute video, 5-minute video, 10-minute video, and you do one for every day, and I'm actually enjoying it. And people enjoy watching them, and people enjoy doing it.
Should we do the 12 days of Christmas?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward more now to vlogmas.
No, for vlogmas, should we do the 12 days of Christmas? So those 12 days we do a video. It don't have to be a big one. It could just be a short one up to the days, or we could do a big one if we fit it in. Or
the difference with vlogmas is it only goes up to Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
So does 12 days of Christmas.
Does it?
Yeah. Does it just lead up till Christmas Day?
What's the 12 days of Christmas?
The 12 days leading up to Christmas.
When does it start?
16th.
Yeah, but then 12 days of Christmas, it goes right up into January as well, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I don't know.
No, I think it does. Because you take your tree down on the 12th day, don't you? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, we'll Google it.
But I was just thinking, I'm looking forward to Vlogmas, because we'll hopefully do a live on here. And that a question and answer and Natter. So we'll do it live on the laptop. Probably some baking, putting the tree up. When Santa comes to our local village, we'll film that. We'll do some stuff at Donington Hall again, Lincoln, because that's always nice at Christmas.
We're doing some wreath making, aren't we?
We're doing a wreath making, or is it wreath? Wreath making.
I can't say that.
Wreath making class, aren't we?
Wreath, I can't say
Netlham. So we're looking forward to that. We may be going on a Christmas do for your work.
I don't know about that one. Nobody's said out about that yet.
What a shame.
We'll do something else.
We'll do something else.
Something else.
Wrapping, Christmas present wrapping. We're going to do Vlogmas on Christmas Day, so we'll film Christmas Day. So yeah, any ideas what you'd like to see at Vlogmas? Could do with some Christmas baking.
Any places we could go?
We could do a Christmas shop where we actually go into a supermarket and we just...
No. Christmas shops and no. Sound like Amy Winehouse now. No. No.
That'd be funny, that.
That wouldn't. It'd be horrific.
Yeah, no, it'd be funny.
It'd be horrific. It's horrific enough as it is.
If you call it an horrific... If you called it an horrific Christmas shop, people would watch it. An horrific Christmas shop.
I don't think you'd be able to film. You should be barged out.
Oh, what you do it, but you don't actually shop. You do it online shop. You just go for a walk around and laugh.
You could do, yeah. And just leave your basket and not bother not overtaking it through the till.
Yeah.
Do a supermarket sweep.
Yeah, we could do it.
What?
A Vlogmas supermarket sweep.
I don't know.
Or what we could do is, I'll tell you what we will do. No, I'll tell you what we'll
expensive
do.
For you.
I'll tell you what we will do. We'll do it, and we won't go ballistic, but we'll put the food that we get into, what's it called? Food bank. We'll get tins and stuff and chocolates and put it into the food bank box.
Sounds expensive. That where you.
No, but we'll do it, and that could be my business donation for Christmas. That'll so them can do it a video. I think that'd be good. That.
Okay.
We'll just give a splurge for charity.
We'll go to Lidl then.
We'll do a supermarket sweep.
I ain't going to Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah.
Or Waitrose.
And then we'll put it into thingy basket.
Okie dokie. They're never that big.
What? I know, we only get a few things. He will now be thinking about this now.
I'll be thinking that Claire will get the biggest shopping trolley in the world and it'll just be full of stuff. Handbasket, I think.
I could do.
We'll do a handbasket.
We'll do a handbasket, but we'll take it round in a... I think that'd be a nice thing to do, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think doing your own shop there can be a bit overwhelming. Especially when I start getting ratty. Get out of my way! I forget my job and I go crazy in a supermarket. I don't like it. I start tutting at people and dead-eyeing, staring. Yeah. What else could we do for Vlogmas?
I don't know. I'm sure there's other things we can do. Another go at a jigsaw.
Quiz. I'm not doing it. We could do a jigsaw, but we could do a quiz.
We'll do a Christmas quiz. Yep. Try and get some easier questions. Yep, do some Christmas questions. See, ask about the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah. Do Christmas film. Talk about our favourite Christmas films.
Yeah, we could do a countdown of our favourite 10 Christmas films. Die Hard, #1.
Yeah. They don't make Christmas films like they used to do they?
No.
It's a shame. I'm having this issue on BookTube where I'm finding a lot of the books. Some books are great, like that list of suspicious things that actually had a lot of your reference in it. Fox's Biscuit Factory and everything, didn't it? But I liked that. But a lot of these new books, I just can't take to.
No, they're trying to be too W word.
What?
Woke.
Woke. Yeah. I started to read a book by a certain author, and he was an indie writer, and his books were good. It was a detective series, and I got right into it. And he was a northern fella, and it was a northern detective, based in Manchester, and he just got more and more political until the last book I wrote. He just went into this. He went into Tories, gambling, the gambling laws, And it was like the story, it just like it deteriorated throughout his books. And you find that a lot. I just want a story. See, one of the things I'm doing at the minute on my booktube, I'm going to be ordering 4 books that I read in my childhood, and I'm going to reread them. And that can be a Vlogtober video when I unwrap it.
Oh, yeah. Could be a good idea.
Yeah. Bless you.
I'll be doing well because I got 3 months worth of Kindle Unlimited. So I've got through about 20 books.
In when? How since when?
3 months. I'm on the 3rd month now.
Yeah.
Just 2 off. I can't remember what the author's now. Robert, what's his name now? Can't remember his name. But just 2. It's like Jack Reachery kind of, that kind of thing. More Ben Hope than Jack Reacher, I think. But yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Well, the British ones though. One's a Yorkshire lad.
We've still sent some off, haven't we? So was it Ziffy?
Ziffy, yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're starting to sell books on Ziffy now.
Yeah, I managed to sell 3 box loads of books to Ziffy. So that was good. Donated some clothes at the weekend. Didn't
We did,
as well?
yes, we did.
Probably donate whatever we can't sell back as well. We get a job lot of them to go back. So that's good. What else we've been doing? I've gone part-time.
You've gone part-time, haven't you?
I've gone part-time.
And started helping me.
Yeah.
So you'll start to realise, especially on Claire Thackeray and this channel, that the thumbnails will be changing, introduction videos, banners changing, all that kind of stuff, theme tunes.
Theme tunes.
And all that's what you're going to be doing, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm having a play around with it, so while I'm not getting paid, nice free apprenticeship.
Worked like a dog though today, like an apprentice today. Yeah, no, just took right. No,
It was like apprentice.
Yeah.
Do you like this? Do you like?
Do you know
that?
when they're doing a logo? When they're doing the logo in apprentice, and they've got that logo man, and they're like that, and they're putting, and they're like, no, to the right, orange, brown.
I don't
black.
like that colour.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh no.
So that'll be nice because it's good on YouTube. But it's a full-time job in itself. Is YouTube if you want to do it properly. And many people will tell you the planning of videos, the thinking of the videos, fitting the videos in, recovery as well, resting and stuff. But I think I really enjoy it. And it's a big part of my job anyway because I'm really good at planning out my workload. I don't ever push myself beyond what I can do.
So we can push these channels up and going. I might be able to go full time.
Yeah.
Full-time production company. You never know.
Be nice though.
You know, it's a dream to live on. So yeah, see how we go.
Yeah.
Watch this space. Hopefully you'll like Claire's new intro music and graphics.
Which comes out on Saturday's video, which at the time of filming is tomorrow. We've got new graphics for the tarot scopes, which will be in November. So there'll be those on as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, graphics and music for Terrascopes. Be good.
If you want to do a YouTube channel, do it and grow with it because it's really, really good. And it's when people say, "Oh, it's creative," we think YouTube is creative. You do a video and you put it on, but it actually is creative, isn't it? It's a form of creative therapy, I think. And there's so much on YouTube. I love YouTube.
Yeah, but there's that, and there's so much software and stuff you can use now.
Canva's great.
Yeah, we're using Canva at the moment. Claire's paid for the pro version, thank God, because some of the stuff I've created would have cost a fortune if we hadn't had the pro version. It keeps coming up. Oh, this would have cost you £20. Oh, God, we got the pro. It would have cost a fortune. I've done it wrong, so I've got to do it again. So that's another £20. So thank God for that. Hey. But it is a learning curve. Is Canva? It seems really complicated at first. You've got to get your head around it, and I think I've just about got there now. Kind of. Yeah. I've got to basic level anyway. Let's put it that way.
But I think you've come on really, really fast, to be honest. And I think you're enjoying it as well.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's nice little pastime.
Well, I've said the difference between when you've got to go to work for somebody else and you've got to make somebody else richer or push somebody else's agenda, to do something on yourself where you can actually flow with what you want to do. You're not micromanaged. You're not in the middle of work and have to break off for a meeting. You've not got that. It's honestly, if you're thinking about going to do self-employment, do it. Because there is never, ever, ever a good time to do it. There's never going to be a time when the stars align. Sometimes you've just got to leap and take that leap of faith and trust that you will do it. I've heard so many stories about people that have said they've left jobs and it's just gone bang, 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 bang. But so many of them. All different stories. I mean, like even when because you got paid more on your last job and you took a leap of faith because it was just too much, too long hours, outside work, slogging, making the rich richer and etc. And when you stepped away, that's when my channel and stuff started to fly. So you see how it balances it out?
Yeah. So.
And I was doing nothing different than what I was doing. So there's proof out there that you can do it.
So yeah, hopefully putting 2 days a week in, just like part-timey, trainee kind of work, learning my way, as it were. We'll elevate Claire's channels a bit and make it so I can join the company eventually. But we'll see.
Because I think everyone's got a skill set. They do say that. They do say every person on this planet is born, not to sound like Liam Neeson, with a certain set of skills that they can use to make money. Be it accounting, so you can become a full-time part, your own self-employed accountant. Be it that you like doing hair, that you like doing makeup, that you like books. You can turn people now turn books into self-employment. Oh, do you know what I heard the other day? Bibliotherapy. So you go to these bibliotherapists and you say to them,
it's the W.H. Smiths.
I'm feeling anxious. Have you got some books that could help me with that? And it's novels. And they will recommend novels of people that have overcome anxiety, feel-good books that you then can take away and read. I thought, man, that's up my street. Or I'm nervous over an operation I've got, or I've just had a diagnosis of something. And they'll recommend books of people that have gone through a similar situation, to feel-good books. And I just thought, that's amazing, that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're talking about. Yeah, you can make money out of anything. Painting, drawing, things like TikTok, YouTube, Patreon, memberships on YouTube. Never stay stuck in a job that you don't like. There's no excuse for it now.
No, there's lots of things you can do, and there's a lot of help you can get as well. Technology's leaps and bounds, isn't it, that can help you do stuff. And you don't really need that decent a kit either to do it.
No.
You know what I mean? Obviously, the better the kit, the better the sound and the picture, but you can just do it with a phone for a video. You know what I mean? And depending what content you're doing, you go on TikTok or you can go on YouTube, depending what you want to do.
And everything's clunky at first, and you make mistakes, and sometimes things can be slow starting off, but you make allowances for that. And every day is a learning curve.
You've got to be innovative as well, haven't you? If it doesn't first work, just twist what you're doing a bit and do it a slightly different way and see if that works, and keep moving. You've got to keep doing things different, and try and make that work for yourself as well.
Because that's another thing, you can get stuck in a rut where it's the same thing every day, and and sometimes things don't work and they don't suit you and they don't resonate, but you keep them because that's what I wanted to do, and just let it go. Even if it brings you a lot of money in, like a certain aspect of my channel brought a lot of money in, didn't it? And I've let it go because it didn't fulfil my soul. And the universe again loves that. And why waste my time on that when actually the skills that I've got can be used in other things?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so good few months of Vlogtober. Well, we possibly won't do that much Vlogtober on here. We may go pumpkin picking. At Doddington.
Okay.
What freaks me out about that is those slippy mud, because I'm not good on slippy mud. Yeah.
Try and do it during the week.
Yeah.
Not full of kids.
And I think next year what I'll do as well is next year we'll focus on doing stuff in Vlogtober on this channel. So I know this channel's just chugging at the minute, but we have got plans for it.
Yeah.
I just think I think everybody's the same at the minute. There's been a lot hitting people, hasn't there, energetically, and just I think it's been a bit of a tiresome year.
Yeah, it's flown though. I think it's flown.
It has.
I mean, I can't remember. Well, we started it in December, this channel, didn't we?
Yeah.
Last year. So, was it this channel? Yeah, it was this channel we started in December, wasn't it? For Vlogmas. Halfway through December, I think it was.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So...
because we did actually start doing these videos on my channel, Claire Thackeray, but it just didn't. It worked, but it didn't, because it's two totally different things. And I was just like, let's do a separate one. And then we did books on here as well, but then obviously I had a spare channel going then, didn't I? In summer. I changed that from to a book YouTube channel. And that's again 3 channels now, so you can do it. Because I hear a lot of people in the comment section and during sessions wanting to do stuff, and they're waiting for that right moment. It doesn't exist.
Unfortunately, it doesn't now. At some point, you've just got to take that leap of faith. I'm struggling with it a bit. I've got to admit. So that's why I've gone part-time to begin with. See how we get on. You know, I can understand where that mentality comes in.
Oh yeah.
You know, where you're stuck in the matrix, as it were, of, you know, do I really want to give up my full-time job? Blah, 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 blah. But, you know, you can't live that way.
No.
And I think working 5 days a week, what I was doing, it was slowly draining me, I think. And I feel a lot better just doing 3 days this week. A lot brighter. Do
you know what as well? The energy in this house. I noticed this yesterday. I was like, I don't feel like I usually do on a working day. And I slowly went like this to this room and I went, it just goes to show, doesn't it? Because it's obviously, you know, in a house, it only takes one person in that house to not be feeling right, and the energy ripples out. So yeah, I'd love everybody in the world to do what they love, rather than do what they think they should be doing.
You know, it's everybody's ambition to be able to do their hobby as a full-time job. So I'm quite enjoying putting these videos together as a hobby. So hopefully I'll be able to be ambitious and become a full-time job.
Yeah, then you can also start doing it for other people. It's funny, did you used to watch Most Haunted with Yvette Fielding? Do you remember when Yvette Fielding used to do Most Haunted? At the end of it, it'd say productions, like Carl Brewer production company. Well, Carl Brewer, I'm sure it was her husband, and he had a production company that he used to use to film Most Haunted. A lot of people do it.
Yeah, that's the ambition. I'll have a production company. Claire will pay me to film her videos.
Yeah. God, I used to love Most Haunted. I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole now.
No, that's probably past its time anyway, isn't it?
He's doing a theatre production, last time I know.
What?
A theatre, it's on theatre, it's doing the rounds in the theatre now. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
How does that work then?
But yeah, I've done some work with Richard Felix from there. Remember Richard Felix, the historian? He's nice. I did some table tipping work and with King James, Mary Queen of Scots' son. With a table in Temple Newsham House.
God.
He was intelligent, and he actually kind of said that it was faked. Most Haunted. He says there's elements, yes. He said, but you don't get that much activity for one session.
It was like Richard Hammond when he went to Africa as a wildlife documentary or whatever, and they went out and because of time difference, and it was wanted to be on at like 8-9 o'clock at night here. It's like really late at night there. And they never saw any animals. They just never saw any animals, and it was just a complete farce. I think they probably had to start bringing them in cages and stuff, just letting them go, or just so they got an animal on it.
God. But yeah, I used to do that a lot. Temple Newsham used to do ghost hunts, not as a worker, just as used to pay by it. I won't do it now. But yeah, it was interesting. Ouija boards, table tipping. We used to have tables flying up and down, honestly. Doors slamming, people getting possessed, all kinds of stuff. I used to love it. I used to have a torch and I had a kit. We used to, because I started doing it, then Eddie and Laura got into it, and then Laura's brother got into it, and because we all used to watch Most Daunted, and then we'd get up there, we'd go for a meal first to the Devon in Crossgates, and then we'd drive up for 8:30, 9 o'clock at the beat, and it'd finish at about 2:30 in the morning. The lights in Temple Newsam would go off. Well, you'd go around with your historian and psychic. Psychic would go into each room and say what they felt, and then the historian would give their history. And then you'd all go downstairs, have some snacks, have a chat, get put into groups, and lights would go off. And you used to go into different rooms and do different things. Saw ghosts and everything.
God.
I once went into a room and I looked down this corridor and I was like, I could see a woman in a long dress walking, humming. And I was just staring at it, and then the historian came in and he says, one of the only ghosts we have in here is a woman that is seen walking up and down, and she was like lady of the manor that had lost her husband and went a bit
Word.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm talking about that because Halloween.
It's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, I got punched there by a ghost. I got punched in the back by the blue lady. It wasn't even funny. That's why I always tell people to be careful. I was stood there and I bang in the back, and I turned round expecting to see somebody behind me, and there was nothing.
Like Linda's farm as well.
Oh yeah, we were in Lind. When was that?
It was in March.
This March, and the nearer we got to the Abbey, and it is the Abbey in Linda's farm where they got ransacked by the Vikings, I started getting more and more edgy, and I was just walking through this thing one night, and again I was pushed, and I thought it was you, and I turned around to say, what have you just pushed me for? And as I was going to say that, I heard, heathen. Because obviously, because of my work, I want to be in class as a heathen. And I was like, we need to actually go. I've just been chiselled by a monk. Honestly. And I literally felt myself getting off Linda's farm. Yeah?
Funny, wasn't it? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. But it's when you can actually see somebody, you can actually see them getting pushed. But yeah, it was a blue lady that punched me in the back at Temple Newsam.
I thought you'd just fallen over. I couldn't work out what you'd fallen over.
No.
It's weird.
It's when they do that to you, it's because they've got a lot of aggression in them, and it takes a lot for them to do it. So if ever you get smacked by a ghost, you don't mess about.
I've watched Ghost, and it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
When Patrick Swayze is trying to...
Yeah, no, it does, because I know Shaman told me, because I explained what had happened to me with the punch in the back. And she said whenever that happens, you don't mess about, because they have to really draw on their energy to do it. You're dealing with something nuts. That's why everybody got possessed in Temple Newsam. You see that on my Claire Thackeray channel. Yeah, so ghost hunts, I've done that.
Only Eddie.
I know, God. On that one as well, the energy, because on that one there was a group of women that I would have banned them, but the ghost hunters didn't. I would have seriously turned them around and sent them on. But they were drunk. They came in drunk from the pub, and the energy in Temple Newsam that night was horrible, really horrible. We were doing a table tipping, and it went boom. The table got kicked. It was horrible. I would have kicked those women out. Just let them in drunk.
Crazy. Like your Queen Mary.
Steady.
Hit Lido.
Yeah. I got hijacked in the Queen Mary on the honeymoon in the Lido. We'd heard that there'd been a woman that had killed herself a few weeks before we went on honeymoon. And you know when you just get chills, but I reckon she was in that Lido feeling quite distressed, because every time I went in, the Lido is like the buffet, I got hijacked.
Until, I think it was the last night, Claire was literally in tears.
I know.
and shouting at me for no reason whatsoever. I'd done nothing wrong, and all the staff were looking at me. What a git! What a git! And I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
It's really easily done. It's really easily done. It's really easily done. You can be hijacked without even realising, and I didn't even realise it.
And you really didn't like that Lido, did you?
No, and I do actually love a good buffet restaurant, but I did not like that. Every time I went in, I was just like, I mean, that wouldn't happen now, because that was 2017.
We barely went in that Lido. We were on there for a month, and we barely went in that Lido, because you couldn't stand it.
Yeah. I think because what was happening as and I've explained this on my other channel, I was going through my awakening, so everything was opening up. So I had no idea what was going on. So when you start to open up, you can become everybody experiences it, but they don't realise it, and that's what happens. Yeah, we saw a ghost on that ship, didn't we? We were walking around near Titanic. We saw an old sailor on there, and you felt that as well.
I didn't see anything, but I felt something. And then there's a clock on one of the sides as well, which is a bit spooky on the deck. Very spooky ship. It's probably the spookiest ship I've been on, that one.
I know when I worked at my first ever job, which was a nursing home, and I was only 16. It was an old house, and my mum had worked there in the 80s, and there was a certain part of that house that was extended into new, and there was quite a few in there. So there was the old house at the front, and then it went out like that in a square, the new build, and the garden in the middle. And I remember sat in the new bit with an old lady, and she was saying, "Get those children away from me, get those children away from me." And she went, "They're laughing at me." And I was like, "There's no children." And when I went home and asked me about it, there were children that lived there, and that would have been their garden, which was then a lounge. And then another part of the building, which was in the old bit, there was a corridor that then led up to, and every time you got into that corridor, I hated that late shift, 8:30, when you were just going and checking out rooms, and if you were on your own, and you could actually, and the floor were creaky, and you could feel yourself being watched, and sometimes you'd hear like a ring going down a.
It's like our last house. I didn't like our hallway.
You used to get watched, didn't you?
That hallway, I didn't like it at all. You used to look down there, and you'd expect to see something. Just stood in the doorway.
Yeah.
It used to give me chills, that one.
Yeah, that and my old house in Crossgates, that could be, you could feel something on there, in the hallway. There's activity in here, but it's not bad activity. It's just, it comes and visits, and that's it. Sometimes you'll sat in here and you can hear, like, last of the summer wine and stuff, until it's not on. But it's not sinister. And sometimes I'll see him at garden and my gym. But yeah.
Bless him.
Ghost stories are fun. We could call this exactly to share their ghost stories. And
We've digressed a long way from what we did in September. Definitely.
I don't think of anything else. Hospitals are haunted.
Well, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? If haunting was to exist.
There was what I called Jimmy Savile's corridor, and can I just put a disclaimer? I'm not sure it was, but there was what I called Jimmy Savile's corridor in the LGI. There was a cut through that went under it. Oh, I remember. I think the morgue was down there, and it was.
It probably was his corridor.
Oh, exactly, yeah. But this was pre knowledge coming up to the surface, and I remember once walking down and thinking, I can't bear this. And I used to always feel funny around the old DJ place in LGI as well, where they used to have hospital radio. Yeah, all kinds of ghost stories in hospitals, especially in the old parts.
Watched that documentary as well, didn't we?
Which one?
The Andrew one.
What was it called?
Right Roll Scandal or something. Something like that, I know.
Yeah, Right Ross with Ruth Wilson in it. She was good, wasn't she?
And
as an Emily Mateless.
And I always forget his name. Who played Brian Clough?
Can't remember that. The Fergie in it. I do feel sorry for Fergie because they do rip her to pieces. Andrew. Yeah. I enjoyed it, didn't I?
Yeah, it was good. I wish I'm rubbish with names. It'll come to me when we finish recording, I know it will. But yeah, he's been in loads of stuff. Did Frost Nixon as well, I think. Played David Frost, I think.
Yeah.
Did he play Dix? I think he played David Frost. But I can't remember his name. But it was interesting. It was different to the other one, wasn't it? But yeah, the Gillian Anderson one.
Yeah, I did enjoy it. It's interesting.
Yeah. He didn't come off well, did he?
No, he's not going to, is he?
He didn't come off well, but you know what I mean. I don't think he had a chance, did he? It was never going to be better. But hey, it's definitely worth a watch on Amazon Prime. It was Amazon Prime, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah.
The other one was Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed it actually. It was sad that you know, but Emily Maitlis, once she'd done that, she got trolled. Anyway, enough said. He said soonest mended. And but she went off and did something else, and now she's quite happy because I do have a look at her Instagram now and again, and she's happy doing what she's doing. But welcome to the world that she brought up. In fact, she didn't do it. He did it himself, and yet she was the one that got trolled. It was weird. But yeah. But also we watched Crawl Creatures Great and Smalls back on. Feel good telly, I like that. I think I might want to watch that Hardacre Hall.
Hardacre Hall. Oh right, it
looks good, doesn't it?
Same people who's made All Creatures. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know when it's on. Don't know if it's started yet.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Oh, another ghost story. Should we tell them about the Black Bull?
The Black Bull. Oh God.
We stayed in the Black Bull in Haworth a couple of years back, and we didn't vlog it. We need to do it again and vlog it. So, the Black Bull was where Bramwell Brunt used to go for the odd tipple, and it backs off onto the graveyard. So we were staying in the room that looks out to the graveyard. So I put all my reservations to one side for one night only. And I was fine. It was fine actually. Well, I woke up through the night and there was a little elemental sat on the bed, but that was fine. And then I was on the. You'd gone down, hadn't you, to fill the car with the cases, and I was on the toilet and I was just pondering. And my guide said, "Your time's up. You need to leave." So quick out, and it was like, because there was a reason why I was staying there, and I was like, really, quick out. While you were downstairs, barman says, "How did you find that room then?"
Oh no, you missed a bit. When we walked out the door slammed.
I hadn't even got to that bit because I'm telling the story leading up to it.
I thought that was after we checked out.
No, so then you came upstairs and said...
Oh yeah, sorry.
Then you came upstairs and said, "I think this room's haunted because landlord wanted to know what had happened in this room last night." And I was like, well, nothing's happened. But I had a funny feeling we need to leave. So we packed up really quickly, and as we're going out of the room, it went bang, the door went slam. And I googled it afterwards, and it was the most haunted room in the Black Bull. And what I then found out was, because of the peat of the moors, the graveyard, in the soil and stuff, the graveyard had sunk and gone under the Black Bull. So we were laying over the dead bodies of the Haworth graveyard.
Lovely. Slept quite soundly actually.
Vatican as well, my experience at Vatican.
Welcome to my world.
You'd only just met me then as well, hadn't you?
No. God. It was busy. We got to the Sistine Chapel and Claire just wanted to get out. We had to literally peg it through the Sistine Chapel. I was like, took one look at the ceiling and we're gone.
We got into the Vatican, we pulled up outside and I started to get the judders. And I am telling you now, the whole way around it I was in proper fear. I couldn't breathe, I was sweating. Panic attack after panic. I mean, I obviously know what it is. Panic attack after panic attack after panic attack. And everybody else was, "Oh, look at the artwork. Oh, the Vatican." And I'm like, honestly, it was horrible.
I was actually going to get some photographs.
Oh, and what for that corridor as well that was like weird, and he said, oh, look how long that corridor, but it was done like Alice in Wonderland, like it was weird.
It was like Willy Wonka, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where the door's really small at the other end, and when they get to it, the door is actually really small.
Yeah. And you're in the middle of a panic attack and someone says, look at that long corridor, and then you know that's the only corridor you've got to go down. It was just horrible.
Look at that weird corridor down there. Shut up!
Yeah, it was a horrible place. Horrible place. Yeah. I'm better now though around places.
What, Hatfield House, you didn't like that either, did you?
Oh. Again, just at the beginning of my training was that, and I came back off holiday, and the shaman that was training me said, you do remember the bit about the pre-course care that you don't go on holiday while you're doing your shamanic training, too far away from your home. Whoops. Hatfield House, where Elizabeth I lived, is horrible. It's one of those I'd been desperate to go to for years, desperate, and we got there, it was totally different from what I thought. It was all built up area, and I could see the chimneys, and I was just... And it took me ages, it took us ages. We had to sit on these benches to work my way through the door, and when I got in there, did I not try and punch a picture of Elizabeth I? And I remember.
I can't remember.
You said, Claire, what you doing? And I just went into some hypnotic state, tranced out, whatever you want to call it, was looking at a picture of Elizabeth I, brought back the fist to boom. And then when I got out of there, horrible place it is, well, even now talking about it, I got into the toilet outside and the face of Elizabeth I loomed at me. Issues.
No, but we literally ran round that place, didn't we? Oh, I've seen this. Right, I'm off. Seen this. I'm off.
Horrible.
I want to get out. I want to get out.
I want to get out. I don't like it. Yeah, so let me know of your ghost stories. These things are real. These things do happen. Anyway.
They do.
We've had a good old natter there. We've done some right tangents.
Yeah, I've got
I don't know
a
what
few
we'll call
times.
this natter.
I've called it September 2024 Natter.
Well, September, but we'll cut out in the thing. I'll put all about the ghost stunts, hauntings, ghost attackings, possessions. Anyway, we'll see you in the next natter. If you get to the end of this video and you would like to leave a comment but you're not sure what to put, leave me a ghost emoji.
A ghost emoji.
And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. We're done now, aren't we?
I think so, yeah.
We've scared you all to shit.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm going to go make mince and onions and mashed potatoes now.
Yummy. Favourite.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
So long.